Hello, everybody watching this. Here is an update of my personal life, Elias van Laren. So, it's going to be a tough video. It's going to be a tough video, a very intense video. I feel it. The last couple months were quite interesting. What happened was actually I had this wonderful idea of like automating my business with like the salesperson and then the copywriter and like the whole stuff like I explained in the previous video, and also like my personal life to like keep everything up with the goals and stuff. But some way, somehow, I got out of trance or something, or I was a bit disconnected with the business and with all the things, and I've not been very active in the business for the last couple months, which is what it is, but it is not how I want things to be. It is not how I want things to be. What actually happened is, like I told, I'm working in Volvo at the weekends as a robot technician, and actually this pays like a very good amount of money. So I feel very abundant, especially because I have not made any money in the past like couple of years. So now to make like this amount of money every month is like super comfortable, and I feel so abundant. I feel very abundant, but it takes away my motivation for the business because yeah, I feel so abundant now. It's very wonderful. I also actually like the job that I have in the weekend. It's super comfortable. It's very nice, and everything is going how it should go. But life is just passing by. And I realized I think now a week and a half ago that I'm not born on this planet for a comfortable life. I want a life with things that are unpredictable, with chaos, with resistance, with things I can overcome. And now my life is just passing by so comfortably, so easily, month by month, week by week, and yeah, it's I really very deeply realized that this is not what I want. And I absolutely feel like no motivation for the business at all. Still, it is existing, but it's not going well. Like, we didn't make any sales the past 2 months. We lost a couple clients. So it's not really going well. It's not really going well. And this is my responsibility, completely my responsibility. But now I am here with with my situation, and I'm the only one responsible for my situation. So the question is, what will I do? And the answer is quite easy. Like, from my heart, deep down inside, I know what to do, and that is to choose the uncomfortable path, to really choose the path where I feel the most resistance, because I know there is the growth. Like, now I'm not growing as a person, I'm not growing as a human being, I'm just existing, and life is just passing by, and now and then I do something nice. I meet a new person, or I do some sport, or I read a book. But maybe it's hard to understand, but for me it's so clear because I'm truly experiencing it and living it. But But like the years before, I was like traveling. I was like living with no money, like juggling on the streets to make like a sort of income, and traveling alone. Like I went 3 months to Mexico, to some other places. Not too much, but just like also this place here, this caravan. I like all the money I had, I just invested it in here so I could live on my own, bit remote, and I was doing like so many adventurous stuff. And now I'm feeling like I'm not doing this anymore, and it's like I just every month get like my paycheck, and it's a lot of money. And the business, it is running, it is going, and yeah, I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm not feeling it anymore. And also like I've been like a bit compulsive, like also I started masturbating again. I watch a lot of YouTube. I spend some time on social media, and I feel like I'm living the basic life, like like the typical like rat race matrix kind of thing, that my life is very comfortable, and everything is happening and I enjoy. And but no, this is not what I want. This is not what I'm here for. So I made a very, very important decision that will change my life forever, and that is to quit my job. This is maybe it's very hard for me, because it's an extreme thing to do, because it's a very nice job and I only have to work on the weekends, and with pay. But I know I have to do it. It's the longer I work, it's made like the longer I work there, the harder it's becoming to quit the job and to get out of it, because you start earning more money, and because the longer you work there, you have like an authority there, and you become like part of like the company. But me, I am never made for this. I'm never made to work in a company, in a big fabric where they produce like cars. It's not who I am. It's not who I am, and I'm very grateful to have had this opportunity, because it makes me feel very abundant. And I also realize money is still a very beautiful thing. It's so wonderful. It feels very good to be very abundant, and I don't have to care if I want to buy anything. But I don't want to make my money this way. I want to make my money on a much more conscious way, a much more fulfilling way than this way. And I would also rather like have a more crazier life, a more unpredictable life than now, just like renting something in Ghent, and just doing the things I'm supposed to do. And so I decided, it's hard to say, but I will quit my job. I will quit my job. And the intention is, probably it will sound very weak, but the intention is to quit my job in August. So now we are May, so we still have May, June, July, and August. July is like a very big collective, um, how to say, like a collective um, holiday. So the company will close, and in the month July I will do a very big travel. I also will not do anything for the business then. I will just be me, like a backpack. One of my best friends, Stan, will join me, and we will just go together and live life, spend time in nature, without internet, without anything. Probably sleep outside in the forests. It doesn't really matter where we go, but just get in touch with ourselves, get in touch with nature, with our spirituality, with our goals, with our ambitions. And after that, in August, I will quit my job and I will start traveling. I will just start traveling, and then I will also decide what I will do. Then it will be more than a year that I have spent time on the company. Probably I will continue, because I still believe I will become a very great man, a very abundant man, a very successful man, and I will do a lot of great stuff with this money I will make. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, because I also realize It's a hard thing to do. It's not so easy. I have been now already in this game for almost a year, and I'm not sure, but I think I will continue. And I think because I'm also realizing I found a very great team to work with, very wonderful people, and it just like I have not put too much attention into the business for the past 2 months. So I guess if I like start like to grab myself up again and be like very productive and very conscious and don't do those compulsive stuffs like watching social media or watching YouTube, then I think I will be able to make the the business like very nice. And we also have like very nice plans to making like a new website and having new methods of selling, and it's a bit like putting through it, and I won't give up, at least for now, but I will make a big decision in August, what I will do finally. But one thing is for sure, I will quit my job at Volvo. I think that also will motivate me more to make money, because then I will be used to making around like 3K a month, every month on my bank account from the Volvo, and then that will fall away, and I will be traveling, so I have will have higher expenses, so it will put me in a certain situation of scarcity, and I think really need that to push myself to go through my next goal, and then really create like a very stable income remotely. But we will see for that. So here was my little update about how I'm feeling. I'm actually feeling not so good right now. I'm feeling a bit guilty about like not being too productive, and I feel like my time is going away and I'm not really living my life. Like I'm now 22. I'm next month I will be 23. It's like the most valuable time of my life, and I'm just like spending it and don't doing like two great things. So this is very important for me that I make this video and that I commit myself that I will quit Volvo. Like in September, you will probably see a video of me traveling in another city. Don't know where I will sleep tomorrow, but I do know that I will be great success very consciously, very abundantly. Because we only, I want to say we only live once, but actually I have no idea. Maybe we live multiple times, so I don't know. But for the amount we know, I only have like my consciousness now and my life now, so I should live it like it's my last life, and it's just passing by. And I was realizing like if I would die like in a couple of weeks or something, I would not feel very fulfilled. I would be like, whoa, was not how I want my last days to be. But most of my times, like the years before, when I would die, like traveling, I would be like, I live my life like I like it was my last weeks to live, and I want my to live my life like this. Like if I would die in a couple of weeks, that I know like, hey, I'm pursuing my goals, I'm doing the best that I can, I'm getting the best out of life, out of the experience. And now I'm not feeling that. And it's not because I'm working or because I'm in Belgium, or it's more because I feel like I'm wasting a bit of my time. I'm not really achieving anything. So I want to change that. And I will change that. I will become abundant and great. Also, I want to put so much more effort into visualization and manifestation, because I actually started it when I made the video, the first videos in July. I was like every night like manifesting and visualizing. I was like abundant with money, and I would gather a lot of money also with the business. And actually like after that, like I got a job at Volvo, and I earned like a lot of money. I felt very abundant. Then we also acquired like 8 till 10 clients, which like really paid us good money, and everything was going really well. And then like I also, because I felt like too comfortable and all the things I'm explaining now, I stopped visualizing. I become lazier. I become like less, and then like the things like fade away a little bit. So it's actually quite sad or quite disappointing of me that I quit it, or that I stopped it, or that I give up on doing my daily visualization and manifestation, because I realized like it's really working, like it's really possible to manifest things. And it's so strange of me that I stopped doing it. It's like my mind is so crazy sometimes. So I have to start it again. I have to consistently visualize and consistently manifest what I want, and really truly follow my dreams and my purposes. And at the moment, my purpose is to create like a very abundant business, and also to travel, just to travel and be in other places, meet a lot of people, have nice adventures, live a bit in the unknown, and also to live very consciously. This is the biggest one. I want to live consciously. I don't want to have like a moment where I am like, oh, this hour just passed, and I am just like watching my phone, or I'm watching YouTube, or I'm not being conscious. I don't want these times anymore. I just want to be like very conscious every moment, every present moment, not this moment, but also this moment and this moment and this moment and every moment that comes. And this is the most important thing for me, that I just live consciously, and that I'm not doing at the moment for the past 2 months. And I hope I will do in the next and the next and the next and the next and the next moments. I really hope so. I will keep you guys up to date. Thank you for being here, for watching this, and bye bye.